A lot of folks missed out on the rain this afternoon as it kind of fell apart right as it moved into town, but keep the rain gear with you for Thursday and Friday at the very least. I think this weekend stays pretty much exclusively drive safe for those of us a little bit closer to the coast. Still pretty decent coverage expected for Thursday, and it continues that drop into our Friday. That means the heat starts to build back in too. This afternoon, though, we saw temperatures soar into the mid to upper 90s and then get pushed right back down into the 70s and 80s. And it's a north wind that is with us that will be with us for at least the next 24 hours or so. I want to show you a couple of things here that we have on the radar in motion over the course of this afternoon. There you see a lot of decent coverage of showers and storms across the eastern counties. Watch as that leading edge of the shower and thunderstorm activity moves through the area over the course of the afternoon. And what you see with that little trailing, or pardon me, a leading line of clouds called an outflow boundary. What that did is it undercut a lot of the thunderstorms that were developing, kind of paced out itself ahead of the developing storms and cut a lot of that instability out from underneath. The good news about that is that really put down the severe weather threat to go along with it, but it also eliminated a lot of the rain across the area. So as we go through the rest of the evening, I expect things to stay pretty quiet. Into the overnight we go, same type of deal. And into tomorrow morning, there's another chance for a couple of rounds of showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm or two as well. We're still in this regime where we're seeing these little disturbances roll from northeast to southwest. So we could find some activity as we go through Thursday, and then some additional rain as we head into Friday as well. But we could continue to get coverage downward as we go through the rest of the weekend. Assuming that rain chance hits tomorrow specifically, still think a ½ to 1.5 inch widespread is up for grabs over the next several days. That includes obviously your Thursday and Friday, maybe into the weekend too, but I think we'll continue to scatter things out and stay almost exclusively dry throughout this weekend. Early next week brings some additional forecast challenges. That could be with some cooler air. Would it be a taste of fall for the area? I don't really think so, but it is a possibility that portions of the state of Texas actually get a decent fall feel for a day or two. I think we're going to be just on the outside looking in of that, but it is something that we'll continue to watch. This outlook from the Climate Prediction Center kind of showing how likely it is that you see below average temperatures. Clearly, much more likely off to our north and to our east, but hard to ignore the signals coming towards the state of Texas. Towards the state of Texas, perhaps not too. Meanwhile, in the tropics, Aaron continues its slow turn to the north and east. A couple of other areas that we are watching as well. One, not so much of a concern. This one, not either. This off the coast of Africa. But a lot of time here still. We'll continue to watch that over the next really week or even 2 weeks. So several things here still to track in that 10-day forecast. Chance for rain Thursday and Friday, maybe a couple thunderstorms go along with it. Dry and hot this weekend, but maybe next weekend things looking noticeably cooler.